Hello and welcome to Deep Dive on NewsX World. I'm Sima Katauka. For this episode, we turn our focus to the Swiss Alps, where the night of a celebration turned into one of the deadliest tragedies in modern Swiss history. A New Year's Eve fire at a crowded bar in the luxury ski resort of Crans-Montana has killed around 40 people and left more than 100 people injured, many with severe burns. Let's break it down. Just after 1:30 a.m. local time on January 1st, a fire erupted inside Le Constellation, a popular bar in the heart of Crans-Montana in southwestern Switzerland. The venue was packed with partygoers celebrating the arrival of the new year. Swiss media citing police said more than 100 people were inside when the blaze broke out. Initial reports described an explosion of unknown origin, but authorities later said the incident was an accident, not an attack. So what exactly happened? Local police say the fire spread rapidly through the bar, which had a wooden interior and ceiling. The Associated Press reported that witnesses saw flames leap from a lit candle to the ceiling, causing what firefighters describe as a flashover, a sudden intense ignition of combustible gases. In seconds, the space was engulfed. Survivors described screams, panic, chaos as people rushed for exits, through smoke and fire. Now let's listen into some eyewitnesses' accounts.
On a tous parents, mes enfants qui aujourd'hui sont plus âgés, ils ont fêté au même endroit pendant des années Nouvel An, donc ça aurait pu être nos enfants. Donc on se met à la place des parents qui ont perdu leurs enfants cette nuit et c'est juste horrible.
Il y avait des gens qui criaient et puis voilà, des gens allongés par terre, probablement mortes, parce qu'ils avaient les vestes sur leur visage, enfin voilà. Et ouais, c'est ce que j'ai vu, c'est pas plus. Après, j'ai reçu des vidéos où il y a des gens qui essaient de s'échapper, mais ils se sont piétinés dessus, donc la sortie, c'était compliqué à sortir après. Il y a des gens qui criaient, qui disaient aidez-moi, aidez-nous s'il vous plaît. Donc, voilà.
Avec mon ami de base, on voulait juste entrer parce qu'on avait des amis là-bas. Et moi, je la forçais parce que j'avais juste trop besoin d'aller aux toilettes. Et on est descendu. J'ai vu un ami à moi. Et genre, on a vu le feu et on est directement remonté. Et genre, j'ai pris le bras de mon ami. Mais genre... Après, j'ai monté les escaliers et je l'ai lâché. Et là, il me répond plus.
Swiss police has confirmed that about 40 people were killed and 115 were injured. Officials say many of the dead were young people and several victims were foreign nationals, reflecting Crans-Montana's status as an international tourist destination. Identifying the dead is proving to be difficult. Authorities say it could take days or even weeks to return some bodies to their families due to the severity of the burns. Hospitals across French-speaking Switzerland were quickly overwhelmed. The Valais Hospital's intensive care unit is full and patients have been transferred to other regions. University hospitals in Lausanne and Zurich has confirmed that they are treating dozens of burn victims, including teenagers as young as 16 years old. Even neighboring Italy has stepped in, with Milan's major burns unit offering assistance. How did authorities respond? The emergency response was massive. Police say 10 helicopters, 40 ambulances, and more than 150 responders were deployed within hours. The area around the bar was sealed off and a no-fly zone was imposed over Crans-Montana to allow rescue operations to continue uninterrupted. A reception center and helpline were set up to support the families searching for their loved ones. Specialist forensic investigators from Zurich arrived to examine the scene. Prosecutors stressed that there is no evidence of arson or sabotage. The Prosecutor General of Valais has said that, and I quote, "Currently we are favoring a fire at at no time is there question of an attack. The tragedy has shocked the entire country. Leaders across Europe have also sent condolences as questions grow about safety and fire prevention. Swiss President Guy Parmelin said the following.
L'incendie qui s'est produit la nuit dernière dans un bar de Crans-Montana constitue l'une des pires tragédies que notre pays ait connues. C'est avec une grande émotion que le Conseil général a pris connaissance de cet événement et c'est en son nom que je m'exprime devant vous aujourd'hui. Les faits qui se sont produits cette nuit dans cet établissement public constituent un drame d'une ampleur inédite, effroyable. De nombreuses vies, jeunes pour la plupart, ont été perdues. Une centaine de personnes ont été blessées, souvent grièvement, et derrière ces chiffres, il y a des visages, des prénoms, des familles, des destins brutalement interrompus ou à jamais bouleversés.
Another question that arises is if incidents like this are common in Switzerland. Devastating fires and explosions are rare in Switzerland, a country known for strict safety regulations. This blaze is likely the deadliest fire in modern Swiss history. By comparison, in 2024, a garage explosion killed 2 people and injured 11. In 1970, a bomb on Swiss air flight killed 48 people, and in 1947, a military ammunition depot explosion killed 9 people. None compare in scale to what happened in Crans-Montana in New Year's Eve. Crans-Montana is a globally renowned ski resort, attracting around 3 million visitors a year and hosting international competitions. What happened here has raised hard questions about venue safety, capacity control, and fire prevention during large events. Investigators say answers will take some time. For now, a resort town built around leisure and luxury is in mourning, and a country known for calm and order is grappling with unimaginable loss. As the investigation continues, the focus remains on the victims, their families, and ensuring such tragedy never happens again. Now for this, we welcome retired Brigadier Vinod Datta. He's a former Secretary of Defense Crisis Management Group, joins us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much, Mr. Datta, for joining us. Welcome to NewsX World. And
thank you very much.
Thank you, and Happy New Year to you. Now, looking at this, starting off, where do you think the owners and authorities have failed in preventing such a deadly crisis?
Firstly, it's a very sad incident, and I wish all the best to the people who have lost their lives. And it is very unfortunate, like a country like Switzerland, we never expect such events because it's heavily relying on various safety and fire precautions. But what apparently I believe from the reports, what I have seen is because though in cold places like Switzerland, the wood is considered as a very good means from both ways, from aesthetics and point of view, as well as from the climatic conditions, because it keeps you warm. But the due precaution should be taken. Second is alcohol and fire. Both cannot go together. You have to have very good arrangements, and even the wood has to be coated with anti-inflammable material or some kind of emulsion, so that it doesn't, like what railways mostly they do it, that kind of paint is available or lacquers are available. Secondly, the entry on such events should be regulated, because now New Year's is one occasion where everybody wants to come out of the houses. They want to enjoy, drink, and celebrate the New Year with a lot of gusto. But the restaurant owners, they should have ensured that all precautions are taken, because it was seen that people were holding candles, they were holding champagne bottles, because alcohol itself is quite inflammable. So all these things. Then the exit doors, they should be displayed in every restaurant or any hotel or any other kind of dwelling unit. They should have specific crisis management plan or exit plans which were missing. So people were not able to find the right exit, and they got trapped. So it is really very, very unfortunate that this incident has taken place, more so in Switzerland.
Yes, 100%. And Mr. Datta, from your analysis, are current building codes and emergency exits in, Swiss ski resorts and other tourist resorts sufficient for high-capacity events like New Year's parties? What do you think?
Yeah, because you see what happens is every restaurant or a bar has got a potential that it can accommodate so many people, and then you require some kind of elbow space or even space to maneuver in case of such incidents. But generally, what happens is since the weather was also not in favor, it was very cold, and people were enjoying the party. But nobody realized that, after a couple of drinks and shots, people do, they tend to become careless. And this is what has happened, because this naked flame which had come, I mean, that was the trigger which led to this tragic incident. So regulated entry, we recently had one incident like this in Goa, in India, where almost 25 people lost their lives. And the matter was because they were having a fire show. And the entire management was only involved in saving their own equipment and their participants, and not the guests. So all these precautions should be taken, and it should be a learning for the hoteliers in Switzerland, that because a large number of people come from all over the world. So they should firstly map out what is the potential of that bar or a restaurant, how many people can be accommodated, what are the exits, and all these things should be displayed at a prominent place. And I would also recommend that even if people are sitting on the tables, they can have that exit map. In most of the hotels, I have seen that it is displayed there.
Yes, thank you for highlighting that. And lastly, Mr. Datta, given the rarity of fatal fires in Switzerland, what lessons can other international tourist destinations, like you mentioned, Goa and many others, learn from Crans-Montana to prevent similar tragedies?
Yeah, the authorities should ensure that the entry is regulated. If there is no space, if they cannot accommodate people, they should not allow. And secondly, all these precautions, because you have to have people who should be overlooking, because sometimes people tend to have a drink or a peg extra. So all those people, you have marshal to take care of them. And the painting of these walls, especially if you're having a wooden interior, they should be, coated with anti-inflammatory, emulsions, so that they don't catch easily fire. And thirdly is that, safety is everybody's responsibility. It is not the authorities are concerned, but even the guests who are coming, they should ensure that if they find any such kind of situation, immediately they should raise an alarm and douse the fire.
Yes, 100%. Thank you for highlighting that. With that, I would like to thank Mr. Retired Brigadier Vinod Datta for joining us today from New Delhi and sharing that insight. Thank you very much. That was all for this episode of Deep Dive. Stay tuned for more updates